Guys, it's official. We have piglets. There's piglets on the farm. Woohoo! All right. They don't like being held all the time. We are just soaking in the experience right now of our first time ever having baby pigs on our small farm. It is just so awesome to see them out and just be a part of nature and just be a part of this journey with them. Thinking back to how small these female pigs were when we first got them, and now them giving birth on our small farm to baby piglets of their own. This is something that we were super excited for and that we were hoping was going to happen. And now it is a reality. There was a slight scare when we first noticed these piglets. When I was at work, I got a text from Chelsea saying that the piglets have finally arrived. She sent pictures and videos and it was so cool to see them. But then the next text I got from her said, but the mama pig is not with them and she has left them and is not feeding them or even next to them. Luckily, Chelsea's grandpa was over at our house. He grew up on a farm and has experience with pigs. So both of them first were trying to get the mama pig bribed with food into the chicken tractor so that she would be in with her piglets. After that, her grandpa was grabbing them one by one and trying to bring them over to the mama because we wanted to be encouraged that there was actually feeding going on and that the mama was actually going to feed them. After doing that for some time and working with them, they were able to get the mama pig, get the babies attached to her, lock her in that chicken tractor, and luckily everything was going to be okay from there because the last thing we wanted to do was going to have to feed all those piglets by bottle. So luckily that got taken care of. Unfortunately, with birth with animals, it doesn't always go perfect. There did seem to be 2 piglets that for some reason didn't make it at birth. It's not uncommon for this to happen, especially with such big litters. I mean, this mama passed 10 babies through her. So 2 of them not making it is a very sad day. Of course, we don't like to see it, but we do have 8 healthy ones that we have to sit in and make sure that we just get to enjoy them and not try to soak so much in on the 2 that didn't make it. It is late. It is night number 1 for the baby piglets and this mama. It's cold, unfortunately, right now for us. So we have everything that we need to kind of set up a heat lamp. I think they would be fine with the moms and straw in there, but we just don't want to take a chance, especially here on these first few days, maybe week, just to get us by. We don't think we'll need it on during the day, but at least here at nighttime, we're gonna have lows in the low 60s, in the mid 50s, and even in the high 40s a week from now. So this is just something just to be precautionary and make sure that we're gonna be okay. So we don't have any electricity out here. So you see we have our power station that we're gonna use to hook up the heat lamp. And then I just brought some more water out for mama. So let's get all this hooked up to go and see if we can get it where it's nice and secure and warm for them. All right, we are on day number 2 of coming out, and we are coming out to see how Mama Pig is doing with the baby piglets. Chelsea's ready to keep them all.
Not necessarily keep them, I just want to snuggle them. And then they get big, and then they're okay to go.
Yeah, then they get to be like this, and snuggling is a little bit harder at that size. So right now, the heat lamp is on. All the baby pigs are just kind of tired and resting. They must be just fed not too long ago. Mama, we have getting more food. Got her some more water. Making sure that she's having feed and water at all times right now for the most part. Feed not at all times because she eats it all gone, but we'll come back out a few more times to make sure she continues to have feed. Since all these guys have been eating and the feeding has been much better than when it first started. So, oh, that one's poking its head out. This is that one right there that has the mostly black. That one has been the one that's kind of wanted to see us a little more. That's the one that Chelsea befriended first.
I got to snuggle that one for a little bit. Pet it for probably at least, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. It was sound asleep.
I just tried doing that and these pigs were not staying on me, so.
That was yesterday though, right? Like a couple hours after they were born, so they're a little bit more tired.
But right now, Mama's been doing really good. Much better than the start. And now that we've had them in the chicken tractor here, we're gonna keep them locked in here with the mom probably for the next, I don't know, week, maybe the first week, just so that they get adjusted. Then we'll probably make like an extra run, extend it out here to make a little extra room, just for the mom purposes more than the babies. The babies don't need much room, they're super tiny. But for right now, it seems like we are in good standings. Oh, let me show you them one more time.
Good noise. No wind. They feel the wind.
Oh, from that hole.
Yeah.
The good thing that Mama Pig's been doing is that you're always worried about crushing, which we'll see right now, is that as soon as she goes to try to lay down, if she hears any of her piglets squeal, she gets up right away and waits for that other pig to kind of adjust and move out of the way. So we think that she'll end up doing really good with all that. Of course, she's huge, so you never know. A small crush could hurt one of them really bad. So we're hoping that that stays, but we don't have any crush bar or anything, but it's still been working really well.
I really don't understand how those work.
She wouldn't move. The kids have actually not been home the last couple days, so now they are finally coming out to see these baby piglets for the first time, and it is so amazing to see their reaction and just see them be with these piglets. This is something that they've been super excited about, and the care that they have for these piglets already, we can tell they are going to be great helpers with these piglets, wanting to cuddle them, be with them, come out, and whatever they can do for them. And it's just so exciting to see this. This is something that is so new to all of us, but just seeing how much of a natural they are at just being with the animals and being with these baby pigs, it's just a very awesome sight for us.
Good job, Nina. Good job. Your lap.
Unfortunately, things are turning a little south again. Female pig has tried to get into the chicken tractor with the mom and the babies and broke it, and was starting to actually ram it with its head. So we didn't know if it was just trying to get in and wanted a shelter. So that night we all came out and we were trying to put together a quick shelter so that this other female pig would have something to lay under. And unfortunately that didn't do the trick. So what we had to do was then go get some cattle panel and kind of make a little small run around the area so that we were kind of separating these two for good, and so that she couldn't try to ram the tractor anymore. And that has seemed to be okay, and it seems to be working right now. And hopefully it holds up, because we just don't know, like maybe they'd be okay, but we're just kind of afraid to introduce them together.
Dad, I have a question.
Yeah. All right, back out to check on Mama Pig. This has been 1 week now.
Yeah, 1 week and 1 day.
1 week and 1 day of baby pigs. I threw a little feed down to her already, so she's eating. You can see all the babies in there. They're all curled up and just cuddling together. That's been one of their favorite spots. They must have made a little nest there or something. So, but this little spot, the mama pig has been dumping her water and is starting to just be a really big mud pile. So we want to take this loop and extend this where she kind of has this whole area right here. And what's it called? The reason why we need to also do this, although this is held up now, is Chelsea had a fun experience the other day of coming out and checking out Mama Pig.
I came out to do my normal feeding for the pigs, and as I'm scooping the feed, I can hear them kind of come running towards me, and all of a sudden I see Mama Pig first rather than our black one. So somehow she was able to nudge this cattle panel up with her head, and she was able to fit under it. It wasn't up that high, believe it or not, but she was determined to get out there. And it was a pain in the butt getting her back in, because she, of course, wouldn't go back the same way that she came. And so we had to I had to undo all these ones and extend it straight. That way we could lift it up. And we were able to get her back in with corralling her with some food while one of us held the cattle panel. Lena was my helper for this. And so far it's been good, but she does still try to nudge it up. I don't know if you've had that the last couple times you've been out here, but if you're not quick enough, you can hear her start to bring her snout on the cattle panels, and she wants to get out. I'm hoping it's not that she's sick of being a mama already, because it's only been 1 week. It hasn't been that long.
She does seem, she's been getting used to us coming out and feeding her a lot now. So I think she's searching for that so much that we haven't necessarily noticed her be feeding the babies. So while we're out here, and she's already had some food now in her belly, hopefully while we're out here we start to notice that she goes and feeds the babies, because I did see her do it a little bit yesterday, I think. But we haven't really witnessed it that much. So we just want to continue to make sure that the babies are getting feed and still full in their bellies. We're going to open this up and try to secure it down so that she doesn't nudge it up at all. And hopefully from there, we'll be all good. So let's get this all maneuvered and cut so that we can open it up. And then we got to hurry up and lock her in so she doesn't break out.
Track her back. Where north?
Not really a choice. Nope, you pulled it more. Go.
Melina, go drop feet. Go drop feet. She'll follow you.
Big, 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 big.
Good job.
Big, 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 big. Come here.
Just bring the food down. Bring it over here. She's not going to listen to you right now. We have extended the area. It is now much bigger than what it just was for Mama Pig and the piglets. We've been seeing them all roaming out now with a more space, which is nice to see. She's still not laying down, so they're all just trying to feed this way. Oh, she's peeing. Maybe that's why she's not laying down. So we got the whole new area all done. We covered up some of the mud with some straw here. Chelsea put some new straw inside the hut for them because we moved this hut back a little bit to gain more space. We have a few extra T-posts this time to make sure that that other female pig is not going to lift it up. There is separation issues going between the two females. So as you saw when we tried to put this cattle panel up here, that female came out of nowhere. We had to rush and try to find distraction, which has been feed, which has been making us go through feed a lot because we've been either distracting that female pig with feed or feeding Mama Pig with extra feed because she's feeding all these babies. So we've been going through a lot more feed this way. Well, good news. We saw Mama finally in person here in the last couple days. Go ahead and lay down, and all the babies started feeding. But it was short-lived. It was short-lived, and now they're all out again. I think they're liking having the more space and moving around. It's nice to see them all out like this. And now what I wanted to show you guys is we have 8 babies. And I wanted to show you how many females and how many males, and the way to tell for a baby pig. I don't know if this is for all baby pigs or just coonies. That you might have to look up yourself. This is how you can tell if you have a boy or a girl little baby. So let me get one of these. So this one right here, it's really hard to talk. All right, I'm gonna show you one more time. If you see that little thing sticking out by the butt, that's actually a female. And then if you pick one up, and they do not have that, then they're a male. So if I was going and wanting to pick all these up, but you can see they don't like being picked up all the time, although Melina just held one and it made barely any noise. We only have 2 females and 6 males. So it's a little different than what Chelsea first thought.
I was looking for other parts. That's not what I was looking for.
She went ahead and just did what I would have done before looking it up. I looked it up first, but if I didn't look it up, I probably would have done the same thing where you look in the area you're supposed to look in. And she didn't see anything, so she thought they were all females. Instead, we got 6 males and we got 2 females. So, lucky us, I guess. So that does give us the fun game of figuring out castrating for the first time. With 6 males, I was hoping when Chelsea said all females, I was like, perfect, we don't got to do it. Instead, we got 6 of them possibly that we got to do. pose the question though, for anybody who is around in the Michigan area, Western Michigan area, and you are interested in Kune pigs, we are going to have some available by the time this video is posted. I think probably about 6 weeks from when this video is posted. So contact us if you want to message in the comments section below, or our email is also in the description always. So if you want to email us, and if you're interested in wanting one for breeding, like one of the males that you already have Kunis and maybe you want to breed and do your own piglets like this, or if you just want a couple for pets, you just contact us and let us know. This is your chance right here if you are interested, that we are going to have Kunis available probably about 6 weeks from this video being posted. Chelsea's talking about how her dream came true. She's been waiting for babies that aren't baby chicks on the farm.
Or human babies. We've had a human baby.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
It's not. No, it's special in its own way. But a baby animal is very special too.
Yes.
We haven't had that.
And the baby pigs are very cute.
Very, very cute. If only they would let us love them as much as we want to love them.
But this experience overall has made me happy that we didn't have them both have babies at the same time.
Oh yeah, for our first time.
For the first time. It was...
I mean, we still don't know if the other one is or not, but we don't think so.
I don't think so. It was funny because she was the one that we first thought was pregnant. And we started freaking out like over a month ago thinking that we were having baby pigs here. And then we went back and we looked and saw that, no, it can't happen at least till August. And now we're here, and it was the other pig. It wasn't even the one that we thought was going to be pregnant.
Did we tell them how the other one was nesting? If you follow us on Instagram, we showed how our other female pig was nesting and building a nest. And we were in panic mode one night. So it's so crazy to me that it's the other pig that just started showing so many more signs, and now the other one doesn't show really any signs.
You guys want to see the baby piglet skin here? You can barely see them with their color because they're the same color as that light shining down. They're very sleepy. I was just saying when we walked out here, I think we finally have everything under control.
I don't think you should ever speak those words on the homestead.
Under control in this area at the moment.
How big is this area?
Yeah.
Like 10 by 12?
Yeah. 10 by 12 foot. I think we have this under control. We have a lot of other stuff that has not been under control that's been going on during this, which you guys will see in other videos. But I feel like we're getting the hang of this, and it's been exciting to come out with the baby pigs and figure it all out. We wish they were snuggly and wanted us to hold them more, but
after all, they are a pig, so they're gonna grow.
It is a little. I was thinking the other day about how sad this kind of is, as like when you're kind of breeding them and selling them, because you only get them for such a short period of time.
Yeah.
And then they're kind of gone. But we do have to tell ourselves. We have to tell ourselves that this becomes this one day. And although she is a good pig, it won't be small and cuddly. It's kind of like you got to remember, like puppies. Point at this one.
I could always get me a puppy.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's exciting though to know that these are great pigs. They are super friendly, super great for homesteads, super great for people with kids. So to be able to provide that for other people, especially because they're kind of harder pigs to come by, it's kind of an exciting thing for our area.
And ours are pure Kunis. They're not mixed with anything, so.
Yeah.
Once again, what did we say? When's the date?
I think it's mid-October.
Mid-October, Kunis can be available, so if you are interested, email us, contact us, and we will have Kunis available till we don't, so.
Yeah, most likely they're all going to be pretty orange, like our one female. There's only one piglet, the dark one over here, that will probably be more black toned, like our other female. The other one should all be pretty blonde, orange. I don't know what other color you could describe her as, but which is kind of cool that they all took that trait, because that's actually like your favorite one.
Yeah, I like the orange. I like the orange ones. Yeah, when we first got them, we got 1 orange and 3 black when they first came. So I was like, oh, well, at least we got 1 orange one. And now we have almost all 8 orange piglets, which is kind of crazy. So they must have really took over the mama's traits.
Yeah, we could always trade her. We have talked about that.
Here is the troublemaker. Yeah, nope, you're not allowed in anymore. She's growling at us.
The farm that we got them from said that she knows a family that actually raised the piglets with the mom and dad pigs and had no problem. So we probably don't have to separate them. We're not really separating because we think she's gonna hurt the piglets, so to say. It's just we don't have enough space to provide her with comfortable living quarters and the piglets in this area. We don't have enough cattle panel, and we really don't want to buy
they
it.
live in the woods. So we don't have, that's an electric fence that's by just wires, so the piglets would all break out. So this is something that we had to get. This is just how we had to do this. There wasn't really another way for us to go about this. We're gonna get another cattle panel we were just talking about. We'll extend this even more down the road as these piglets get big, but you can see they barely occupy this little corner here in this chicken tractor. So the good thing is, since extending them, Mama Pig isn't pooping inside that tractor really at all. So she's doing it all out here, which is a good. Chelsea's getting in sneak petting while they're sleepy.
I kind of want to pick on this one. Just passed out.
Well, about 1 week and a half of having piglets, and we are just going with the motions still. We appreciate you guys always for watching and seeing how we just learn on the fly, and just understand that that's how we do it. That sometimes that's the best way to do it, is you got to learn as you go. There's nothing, you can learn all you want from books and reading and everything like that, but until you live in it and experience it, you won't know. Oh, Chelsea said that one does want to be held.
It did okay, but I don't want to start super skinny.
One more baby animal to show you guys, and then we gotta go.
This is a snake my neighbor found, and he gave it to us, and we might be keeping it forever.
Forever?
A baby snake.
Forever.
Also, if you're interested in a baby snake, comment below.
Yeah.
See you guys later. Get that out of my face. So we are always of good courage. We know that while we are at home in the body, we are away from the Lord. For we walk by faith and not by sight. Have a great day and a better tomorrow. God bless you guys.